Being a cop requires that every citizen is abiding by the law. But what happens when the cops themselves start doing idiotic things? Here are different cases where corrupt cops realize they're caught.
What is that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
This is tail, right?
Yeah, so really.
These are officers Brown and Wilson who on the 13th of July 2018 pulled over a woman for driving over the speed limit. Officer Brown hadn't detected anything and had only based her assumption on the speed of her own vehicle. Things began as a normal stop as she pulled Sarah Webb over, but the situation quickly turned into something else.
Stay in the car.
Sorry, my window doesn't hold.
Off to Brown Roswell Police Department. You know how fast you were just going, ma'am?
I'm so sorry, I'm late for work.
So you could go over 80 miles per hour on 92? No, ma'am. You have your driver's license and your insurance card?
Yeah, my insurance.
Turn off the car and pass me the keys, please. The ground's wet. It's been raining. You're going over 80 miles an hour
so
on this
sorry.
type of a road. That's reckless driving, ma'am.
So sorry.
Where do you work at?
I work in Duluth at Joni Parker Hair Studio.
Okay.
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay. So you think driving that fast on a wet road is a smart idea just because you're late for work? Instead of calling and say you're running late for work, you would rather risk people's lives.
I'm sorry. This is LexisNexis. I'm trying to look it up. I don't have it printed off.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Go for it.
This should have ended as a normal interaction between a police officer and a speeding driver with a ticket or citation. But things took a turn that you would never have expected.
I'm gonna take her probably for reckless.
Okay.
She flew past me going probably 80, 85 on 92 in the wet road. She said she's running late for work. I had to get up to 90 to catch her. What do you think? I mean, I don't have any speed detections at the same time, but...
No, but you can use the fact that you were going whatever speed and she went past you.
Mm-hmm.
It's on camera, so you're going to have a back speed. You're going to have the fact that you went 90 to catch up to her. You're going to have too fast for conditions, and...
Yeah, I mean, that's unacceptable. I told her, I said, you know the roads are wet, correct? You're running late for work and you're going above 80 to get to work. I said, call. So do not do that and put people's lives in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Everything seemed normal up to this point, where it was time to decide what to do to Sarah, and the other officer brought out a coin flip app.
So my CAD just froze on me, so I'm restarting it right now. What do you think? Or just tickets?
Atlanta answer or Roswell answer?
Hold on. Are you? Okay, hold on. Thank you.
Valid.
Yeah, sorry, she did it. Unavailable. My CAD's not working. Who's that?
A head, R tail.
Okay.
This meant that if the coin landed on heads, they would arrest her, and tails would mean that they would release her. This was a ridiculous and nonchalant way of dealing with someone's life, and something as important as an arrest.
This is tail, right?
Yeah, so really.
23.
Michael Jordan? Hi. So I got too fast for, let me write this down.
Too fast for conditions.
Is it reckless?
Yeah, you can do reckless, and then speeding. And you're just gonna have to mark the pace one instead of the...
I mean, either way, the speed limit here is what, 45?
Yeah.
45.
She was going way.
Yeah.
I mean, because I haven't done one like speeding like that, so that's why I'm a little bit unsure.
Officer Courtney Brown allowed the fate of a woman's arrest to rely on the toss of a coin. Meanwhile, even though the coin landed on tails, they still arrested her.
Hi, ma'am. Do me a favor and step out of the vehicle for me. Put the phone down.
Why am I
Put your phone down. Step out of the vehicle. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Because, ma'am, you're driving entirely too fast for conditions. You put a lot of people's lives in jeopardy, okay? Double locking these so that they don't tighten on you. Do me a favor and step in front of my vehicle, ma'am. Step in front of my patrol vehicle. Do you have anything? Do you have anything in your pockets? Do you have anything on you that poke, stick, or stab me? Any drugs, paraphernalia, anything like that? Okay.
When the video of this horrifying act came to light, all of Webb's charges were dropped against her, and 2 months later, officers Brown and Wilson were forced to turn in their badges.
You've been in my shoes numerous times. Whatever. So stop playing the charade and answer the question. How long has it been a cop?
We have a cop who went from winning the Best Officer of the Year award in 2019 to losing his job as a police officer in one night. On November 27, 2022, in the Palm Coast community of Florida State, Trooper Jordan Capella reported an unusual case where a man had parked his vehicle right on top of a parking line governing a handicap spot in front of a convenience store. The truck in question had no handicap plaque and was clearly out of place. Austin Tuning, the owner and driver of this truck, was a police officer who was now a suspect of driving under the influence and was responsible for illegally parking his vehicle.
Come stand over here for me. No, come stand over here for me. Do you have diabetes or epilepsy?
Yes, sir.
Any injuries that prevent you from performing that?
Yes, sir. I had a knee surgery on my right knee.
How long ago?
About 15 years ago.
Do you have any issues walking, talking?
Yes, sir. I take blood pressure medication and antidepressant medication.
No defect you walking, talking,
yes, sir.
listening, learning new things?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to perform these exercises?
Whatever you want me to do, sir.
You've been in my shoes numerous times.
Whatever.
So stop playing the charade and answer the question.
There's no charade, sir. I'm providing you an answer. Whatever you need to comply with whatever orders you're providing me with, I'll gladly perform.
Your sobriety exercises are voluntary.
According to your driver's license, it's not voluntary. So I'm asking you whatever you need to perform, I'll gladly.
Put your feet together, hands down by your side. Face me. We're not going to walk the line yet.
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side.
Yes, sir.
You want any contact?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Follow the pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Don't move your body. Don't move your
Yes, sir.
Keep your arms down by your side. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Ready to begin?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been working with Toronto?
The last 2 months, sir.
How long have you been a cop?
12 years, sir.
And what do you do with people who are impaired?
I have called them a ride, and I have done a DUI investigation, sir.
You need to be on your back to under arrest for DUI. Relax. Relax your arms. Chewy, relax your arms. In my car, on my spotlight, there's an extra set of handcuffs. Relax your arms. Do you want to provide a rescue? No? I'm going to read you implied consent, but you know what using a rescue is.
This is in retaliation to me allegedly trying to talk to Jordan Capella's girlfriend, which is not true. And by talk to, I mean engage in some sort of relationship status with, which is not true. I know that this is recorded, and I just want the video to reflect that.
Austin here tries to paint a very different picture by talking to the cameras. He tries to paint this incident as a personal vendetta instead of what it really is, his very own failure as an officer of the law. He clearly seems to think that as a police officer, he can work out some loopholes or tricks that will get him out of this DUI.
Just checking on you physically. You doing okay? Are you all right? Chewy. I'm going to ask you again when we get there. Are you going to provide a breath sample? Yes or no?
You have to read implied consent.
Okay.
After a 20-minute observation period.
I understand how to do my job, Chewy.
I'm not saying you don't know how to do your job, sir. Are you a certified drug recognition expert?
Boy, are you?
No, sir.
How is that relevant?
Just a couple questions, sir.
Are you a red? That's not fair.
Yes, sir, I am.
You are?
Yes, sir. My certification's expired over a year, but I have taken a course for it. Are you certain this is not retaliation to me talking to allegedly Dummy, which is your girlfriend, allegedly?
It's irrelevant. You
I just want to make sure that the previous message you sent me was that if I had any further communication with your ex or whatever circumstances with your girlfriend, that you would pull me up, because I haven't, and I blocked you and your girlfriend or whatever significant other you wish to call herself on any social media that I have.
That is irrelevant.
No, I understand that, sir, but I just want to make sure that it's notated that that's what you forwarded to me on previous social media events.
Yeah. That issue person, this issue tonight, professional.
Okay. It's kind of hard to dictate for two.
Say what?
Austin again tries to outsmart the law. He desperately tries to engage the trooper in a conversation to try and prove that this entire incident was due to personal differences between them. Austin, a police officer, now on the other side of the law, seems to think that he can outsmart the system with such childish antics.
I've told you this before, haven't I?
Yes, sir, and I wasn't impaired at that time.
No, you cannot let you go, did I not?
Because I wasn't impaired, there was no reason to conduct a further investigation. Probably for improper speed, sir.
Right.
45. I was probably going, what? Do you have it documented on your,
I don't recall the speed.
Okay.
I've been you over before.
Yes, sir. And we had a personal conversation at that traffic stop, did we not, sir?
Yep, and I told you you were trying to go.
Yes, sir. And that wasn't a personal traffic stop, that was just a traffic stop, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
When I'm on duty, nothing with you is personal.
Yes, sir. Doubt that.
FHP, don't make DUI.
Suspected DUI.
Well, that's going to be your charge.
Yeah.
1830.
What's your suspicion of DUI?
I'm asking you if you're willing to provide a breath sample.
I am inquiring if you're reading the implied consent.
I'll read you a flight.
Thank you, sir.
Are you willing to provide a breath sample?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
He said yeah.
It's on your camera, sir.
Yes or no? Just making sure I heard you correctly. Yes or no?
Your microphone here has heard me correctly.
Outside of the vehicle, there are engines running for these machines.
Yes, sir. So there is a microphone that is positioned right here next to the prison department.
Enough with this stuff, bro. Yes or no?
Your patrol vehicle that is equipped with audio and video has heard me say what I needed to say, sir.
Okay. So we're going to play difficult.
I'm not playing difficult with you, sir.
You're not?
No, sir.
So you can't just answer a simple question
I answered your question twice already.
No, you didn't.
Yes, sir.
First time you said no.
Okay.
I got here.
You read me implied correct?
Yes, I did.
Are you conducting your 20-minute observation period of me, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not in direct observation.
All right. Are you relaying any of your observation to any other person?
No. We're going to do our observation period when we get inside. I'm going to deactivate my audio and video camera so I can play back the tape of you answering my question.
Yes, sir. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Throughout the video, we can see that Austin Chuning's attitude is not fit for a police officer. As an officer of the law, not only should Austin have been more responsible, once he was caught under the influence, he should have cooperated with his fellow officer instead of trying to weasel his way out. But because of his inability to take responsibility and his attempts to paint the incident as a personal vendetta, Officer Austin was let go from his position with Holy Hill Police Department the very next morning. Of course, he was also charged with a DUI. This was yet another example of an idiot cop who jeopardized his career all in one go.
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body cam.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
This is Captain James Matt French, a seasoned member of the Oklahoma City Police Department, having dedicated 32 years to the force. In a twist of fate over a recent weekend, French found himself on the other side of the law he had long sworn to uphold. Early Sunday morning, fellow officers observed an unmarked, city-owned SUV making erratic maneuvers, swerving and speeding along South May Avenue. The vehicle, driven by French, eventually veered into a private driveway on SW Grand Blavide, a place French claimed as a residence shared with his mother.
Stay in your vehicle. Back in your car.
I'm
Drunk?
no, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. 116 show me 1060 on Henry Lincoln Edward 497. Have a seat.
I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain in the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking?
As the cop asks the drunk captain a few questions, you can see the panic on his face, and at one point he even asks the cop to do something that might help him get out of trouble.
How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
After being asked multiple times and hoping that the captain would stop asking him, the cop has to tell him that he won't be turning his camera off.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we're not gonna get a return on it. How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Because you're swerving all over me when you turn on here. You didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much.
The cop realizes that the captain is completely hammered, so he goes ahead and tries to do a few sobriety tests. But let's just say this doesn't go too well for the captain.
Look straight ahead. You see the tip of my pen, sir?
I do.
I want you to follow the tip of my pen without moving your head, okay? Don't move your head, sir. Demonstrate for you first. While I'm demonstrating, I want you to stand with your feet together, hands down by your side, just like this. All right, sir? What's your name?
Matt French.
Matt French. Mr. French, stand just like that for me.
Okay.
When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1,000s, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
Once the captain realizes there is no way he is getting through these tests, he goes back to his original request of getting the cop to side with him.
1,000. Sir, can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy, and you know I cannot turn off this body cam.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're
done. You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I
am a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
The cop decides to give the captain one last chance before taking action.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
We will.
Okay, because you keep stopping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you.
The incident culminated in French's arrest and subsequent booking into the Oklahoma County Detention Center, from which he has since been released on bond. In the aftermath, Oklahoma City Police Chief Wade Gurley commended the responding officer for his professionalism and adherence to protocol, emphasizing the department's commitment to impartiality, regardless of rank or position.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here.
Who, me?
Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
This is Officer David Dukes, who got out of his car screaming and with his guns drawn on these men based on a baseless suspicion. He had received a call about this man, Clarence Gaillard, with a report that accused him of trying to get into one of the houses with a firearm.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here.
Who, me?
Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Gaillard got his head stomped down into the pavement by Officer Dukes because he supposedly wasn't complying with the officer's instructions. Meanwhile, Gaillard had been complying as best as he could, considering he had a surgical rod and pin in his legs after a replacement surgery. Officer Dukes paid no attention to the fact that the man was unarmed or already complying and had promptly slammed him into the ground in an inhumane act.
There's a gun behind me. There's a gun, I believe, behind me.
I ain't got no gun, nothing.
Put your hands behind your back. Is there a gun back there?
Ain't no gun.
By that truck.
No gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Right,
I
I'm
don't
just
want
asking.
no gun.
Turn back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't want no gun.
The door's unlocked in the car, so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. All right, that's what he had.
It turned out that what Officer Dukes had mistaken for a gun was just a wrapped baton that Gaillard often used to protect himself from stray dogs and the like.
All right, get him up.
Put your leg up.
25 cents, got one tank.
All right. Put your leg that way so you can stand up.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yeah. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yeah, y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, it ain't. You had to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yeah, you threw me down. Yeah, you threw me down. You threw me down. Yep, you bust my head down on the cement. Yep, you bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
Why you bust my head?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went onto the ground.
You bust my head down on the cement.
Surprisingly, Officer Duke's colleagues were in blatant disagreement with his actions and refused to cover for him as he tried to wriggle himself out of the situation.
Well, I mean, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These doors off.
On camera.
Yeah, a
All
dope
right, that's
stick.
fine.
A dope stick.
So he can come out of cuffs?
Yeah, take him out of handcuffs.
Yeah, he can come out. They don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone.
Hold on, we have cards. Okay. Thank you.
Officer Dukes lied that they weren't given cards, but thankfully other officers were there to overhear the conversation and rebuff his lies. He was fired immediately as a result and was even charged with assault and battery, a rare case of cops facing the consequences of their actions.
Let's jump over to the city of Lake Jackson, where Officer Johnny Cagle got physical with an ordinary citizen, Reyes. Reyes takes pictures for Brazoria County News, a community Facebook page. He wasn't breaking any laws when clicking pictures at an accident scene, but was still unreasonably attacked by Officer Cagle, who then faced serious consequences for his actions.
What did you say now?
I asked you, why are you here?
I said I'm taking photos.
Okay. Are you allowed on this accident scene? That's what I'm asking you.
You're asking me if I'm allowed to be here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you think?
Okay. I need you to leave, please.
I'm not going to leave.
Mendoza, your accident scene. He's taking pictures of other people's vehicles and license plates, which is against the law.
We can clearly see here that Reyes didn't approach the officers and posed no disturbance to the investigation or accident scene, but the officers made it a point to complicate a simple situation. Officer Cagle insists that something as simple and well-known as public photography was illegal.
Taking photography.
Not here. Not right now. Okay.
Okay. What are you going to do if I don't stop?
Okay. Good. All I'm asking you can do, what you need to do, is go over there.
You're not going to stop me from taking photography.
Okay. You work for the newspaper?
I don't have to work for the newspaper to take public photography.
Okay. But taking license plate pictures of license plates, you are not allowed to do.
You are also by law allowed to lie to me. That's incorrect information.
I think you need to relearn the law on that.
You actually can, and I can take all the videos of license plates that I want.
Okay. You go ahead and do that.
I will.
Officer Cagle unfortunately doesn't seem to be well versed with the law himself. He even goes on to tell Reyes to relearn the law when Reyes is in the right. Public photography is most certainly legal, and police officers are allowed to lie to an extent under the law. Officer Cagle was wrong on both accounts here.
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you have your ID on you?
Now you're on our accident scene, so I want you to identify yourself.
I want you to identify yourself right now.
Officer Cagle.
Badge number?
635.
And you?
Officer Mendoza, 570.
Now watch how I'm not going to give you my license.
Okay. Then I need you to remove yourself from this
I'm not going to remove myself from this accident scene.
455. I need a supervisor out here to this scene now.
You wanted to come here and intimidate me?
Sir,
let me tell you something right now.
No, sir, let me
This is not your accident scene. This is all public property, okay?
You're coming up here taking photos, pictures?
Yeah. First of all, lower your voice now.
Sir, I'm talking the same way.
No. You came here with a bad energy.
No, I asked what you were doing.
You're going to lower your voice now when you talk to me.
You sat here and said I can be wherever I want.
Anywhere I want,
okay.
Yes.
All I asked you is why you're here taking photographs of other people's property.
None of your goddamn business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to identify yourself since you're part of this accident?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And why is that?
Because you are not my dad. Who do you think you are?
And you do not belong in this accident.
I can be anywhere I want.
You need to leave.
I'm not leaving.
Mendoza?
Sir.
I'm not leaving.
Just leave.
I'm not leaving. You're not going to tell me you're not going to intimidate me out of here.
I don't understand what the purpose is.
What is your purpose of you being here right now?
Okay, so
you have an accident scene. Go deal with it.
Okay, this accident's said and done. These records are now
Then walk away. You're dismissed. I don't need you here.
Okay, so this accident scene's over. Why are
you here? Then get the f*** out of here. I don't need you here. You're trying to intimidate me? 2 officers with guns?
No one's touching anything on that.
Then back away, because if I had come to you this close, you'd have arrested my ass.
You're already on our scene, which is interfering in my investigation.
I'm not interfering with any of your shit.
You need to put your finger out of my face.
You need to back up for me then.
I don't need to back up. This is my scene. This is his scene.
No, f*** you and your scene, man. I'm standing
you need
right
to
here.
leave now.
I'm not leaving anywhere. I'm not.
Officer Cagle had no business picking a fight here with Reyes. It was a mistake that would cost him dearly. He tries to impose false laws on a citizen who seems better versed with the law than the officer himself, and tries his best to make Reyes leave the scene. Officer Cagle escalates the situation to the point where he assaults Reyes. Owing to the officers' poor handling of this simple situation and their unnecessary escalation of it, Officer Cagle was fired from his position and Officer Mendoza received a period of unpaid suspension.
Oh my God, I knew it. That's why they were freaking out. That's the weed smell right there, too. That's why they were freaking out.
These are a bunch of Baltimore cops who ended up getting caught planting drugs. On November 29th, 2016, Baltimore police officers stopped Shamir Collins, a 35-year-old resident of Baltimore, Maryland, alleging they they smelled marijuana emanating from her vehicle. The subsequent search of her car led to a shocking discovery, according to officers. Bags of heroin and marijuana, resulting in Collins facing serious charges for felony distribution of narcotics. However, a twist in her case emerged with the release of body camera footage by Baltimore defense attorney Josh Inslee on a recent Tuesday.
Get it up. Oh, well.
Ma'am, is this car registered in, released in your name? Is it leased in your name?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Whose phone is this? Is this yours?
Yeah, it should be 2 phones in there.
One on the driver's seat. Okay.
No, I know.
Let me do the back of this. You do the trunk, Keith?
Yeah, thank you.
On the spare tire?
Yep.
Is your license in here?
Yeah, everything is
The initial footage from the cop's body cam shows that absolutely nothing suspicious could be found. But then, something happens to the cameras.
Yeah. I just turned on. You're not supposed to. Did anybody check this compartment here yet? Well, here you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I knew it. That's why they were freaking out.
That's the weed smell right there,
That's
too.
why they were freaking out.
Oh, these are like little fives.
Yeah.
She had a matching 5 weed in her pocket. Jacket pocket.
These little small bags, and here's some dirt.
Hey, I'm gonna go hot just for this recovery and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've been off because I wasn't obviously hiding, so.
Want to give Sergeant a call?
Yeah.
Hey, we're good.
I'm gonna kill you. Have me all nervous.
You want to call them, make sure they know that. Call Sergeant right now. They go 362. Keep looking under.
Yeah, reach up under their feet, man. I'm still on, by the way. So.
Yeah.
Are you still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
The body cams seem to turn off for 30 minutes and then they conveniently turn on once another cop comes to check the car again.
No.
Did anybody check this compartment?
Oh my God, I knew it. That's why they were freaking out.
That's the weed smell right there,
That's
too.
why they were freaking out.
Oh, these are like little fives.
12469.
Yeah.
She had a matching 5 weed in her pocket. Jacket pocket.
These little small bags, and here's some dirt.
Hey, I'm gonna go hot just for this recovery and everything. But I've been off because I wasn't obviously hiding. So.
Want to give Sergeant a call?
Yeah.
Hey, we're good. You guys, I'm gonna kill you. Have me all nervous.
You want to call them, make sure they know that. I'm going to call Sergeant right now. I'm going to go 1062. Keep looking under there.
Yeah, reach up under there deep, man. I'm still on, by the way. So if you, are you still on?
Yeah.
Okay. That's definitely the bag. Because when he opened it, I saw green, and I was like, I kind of thought, if it's big enough for me to see, it must be weed.
That was gonna be a weed.
Yeah.
Nothing else on me. Good job. So I think I inadvertently took credit for being an idiot.
That's everything.
The fallout from the video's release has been significant. The Baltimore City State's Attorney's Office has referred 2 officers to Internal Affairs and postponed all cases involving them. Furthermore, 5 cases have been dismissed, including Collins's, as the credibility of the evidence has been called into question.
With us now, okay? I just was getting so go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay? Go ahead and pick your money up. Can I please? So we're going to pick your money up. Do you want to walk us to walk you out? We're leaving, okay? Pick your money up, man. Criminal trespasses that you can't come back to the city, okay? I was just getting my money out. Go ahead and grab your money, sir. Here's your money. Put it in your pouch. So we're going to grab the money for you, okay? Can I please? I got all the money. We're leaving, okay? Walk now, okay? You're going to be identified, okay? You're not going to be criminal trespasses. That's okay. Come back and walk now, okay? I'm calling 911. I was just getting money out.
On August 19, 2022, 3 officers, Officers Radigan, Skeens, and Flores, were dispatched to a Target in Albuquerque. According to the report, there were shoplifters in the store. However, when they arrived, a Target employee brought their attention to another shoplifter, who, as you will soon find out, was anything but. The supposed shoplifter was Matthew McManus, a 53-year-old man with disabilities that made certain tasks difficult for him. Unfortunately, the police didn't care about any of that.
Go ahead and grab all your money. Let's walk out, okay? Take your money out. Do you want to walk us to walk you out, or do you want to change it out for you? Go ahead and put your money out, man. I'm going to put your money, okay? Just come in with us, okay? We're you gotta go. Gotcha. Take your money out. You're coming with us now, okay? So go ahead and grab your money, sir. We'll be walking out, okay? Go ahead and pick your money out. So we're going to pick your money out for you. Do you want to walk us to walk you out? We're leaving, okay? Pick your money out, man. Criminal trespasses that you can't come back to the city, okay? I was just getting my money out. Go ahead and grab your money, sir. Here's your money. Put it in your pouch. So we're going to grab the money for you, okay? Can I please? I got all the money. We're leaving, okay? Walk now, okay? You're going to be identified, okay? You're not going to be criminal trespasses. That's okay. Come back and walk now, okay? I'm calling 911. I was just getting money out.
Matthew was dragged out of the Target even after he begged the officers to let him pay and go. It is heartbreaking to see him try to call the police, not knowing they were the ones already there and treating him that way.
Alright, you got an ID on you, man? Not giving you any idea. If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay? Which is it going to be? You're not police. Yes, we are. Yes, we're out here. No, you're not. You're security. No. You got your pen and pad? Yeah, I do. Okay. So what's your name, man? Hold on. None of your business. Alright, then you're under arrest. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. You're refusing to identify yourself, correct? Who are you calling, man? You ain't even He's calling 911. That's what he said anyway. So yeah, just go ahead and put him in handcuffs because he's refusing to identify himself. Okay, hold on. I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in, man. My fanny pack. And the security cars came. And I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones before me. So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay? No, And you're going to be trespassed, so you can never come back here again, okay? Stand up. No, that's not right. I was just paying my things. And I didn't know you were a police officer. Yes, we told you that already. I didn't see your badge. Okay, well, we told you, right? We all have badges. It's not our fault you didn't look, man.
We identified
security guards say they're police officers
We
all the
identified
time.
ourselves as Albuquerque Police.
Let's
We
go
had
ahead
a
and get
reason
him
to talk to you.
stood up and search.
The reason to talk to you was they didn't want you in there no more, okay? So we have the reason. We asked you your name. You didn't give us your name. That's
What was the reason?
They didn't want you there, and they have that right as the business not to want you there anymore. Okay? So what you need to do, we're going to help you stand up. We're going to put you in that patrol unit over there, okay? Sound good?
No, it don't sound good.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
Hey, don't.
Stand up.
I didn't do nothing.
Come on.
Go ahead and stand up, man. Take a step for me and stand up.
No, because I didn't do nothing. 911, help me, please.
No one's on the phone, man.
I think they're police officers right there.
No,
I didn't see their badge. I didn't know they're police officers.
Well, everything's on camera, just so you know. Everything is being recorded by our on-body recording devices, okay? So it's going to show that we identified ourselves as Albuquerque Police. We told you that why they didn't want you in there anymore. You became very resistant in the store and out here.
I didn't.
Okay, sir. Well, you know what? I'm done explaining. I'm done explaining to you. That's fine. I'm done explaining to you. That's fine. You're under arrest.
Things would never remain the same for him after this jarringly brutal episode.
Can you stand up, man? Are you going to work with us at all? Because we got to stand you up. You're under arrest, okay? That's not changing now.
For what?
Concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
I didn't know you were police officers.
I told you. That's your own fault. You didn't listen, okay? I can't help you with that because you don't want to listen. But
I didn't believe you were police officers.
Stand up. You didn't believe us?
You look like security guards.
Go over here. Don't resist anymore. Stop.
Just walk, man.
No.
Just walk.
No.
All right, we got to search you, okay? You got anything on you that's going to poke us, cut us, or hurt us?
Yeah, I got a couple of knives.
You got a couple of knives on you?
Yeah.
Any needles?
I didn't do nothing. I was just about to pay my money in the automated system. I was putting my money in and you pulled me out. You without even identifying you.
That's too
Then you
we can't say we're right now. Reference the subject's highway 39.
later you said you were
All right, sir.
police officer.
Don't make movements, man.
Yeah, get those bags off you, man, okay?
I can take them off. I'm the only one that can take them off. No, you're damaging my property.
That's fine, man. Like I said, we can't get them off of you. We have to cut them off.
I can get them off myself. Just let me.
This one's right here.
Just let me take it off myself.
Does it come off?
Just let me take it off myself. Will you please? Will you let me take it off myself?
The bag was eventually cut off his body. As a person with a disability, Matthew should have gotten help from the store attendants or the police. Yet all he got was maltreatment and was rendered helpless by these police officers and eventually thrown into the patrol vehicle. Thankfully, they didn't all go unpunished. Officer Kenneth Skeens was fired from the department and later charged with false imprisonment, battery, making a false report, and perjury.
For our next video, we take you to Bristol, Tennessee, where Officer Phil Kersnowski pulled over the senator's daughter for something that he believed was against regulations: the dark window tint of the vehicle. Officer Kersnowski made things complicated for himself when he crossed a line in this interaction.
Sam? No. You know how dark your window tint is?
Oh, Officer McDaniel checked it last week. I swear to you, he pulled me over for it. You can check it, though. But yeah, he pulled me over last week for it.
Dark as hell.
Yeah, he pulled me over last week for it. But he checked it and said it was fine.
Another officer's got a little meter that he can put on it.
But yeah, Officer McDaniel checked it last week, like literally in front of my house. He pulled me over pulled me over in October because my tags were expired. And he checked it then.
Okay. You don't have like a medical exemption or anything like that, do you? No. Okay. Well, why is it so dark? Other than it looks good.
I don't know. I mean, it's been like this for a year and a half.
Honest with you, if it's dark, if it's over the legal limit, I'm going to give you a citation. However, that's just because the admin's on our ass over window tints. One phone call from your dad would probably get rid of it and save all of us a lot of heartache. The chief and captain are real heavy on window tints right now. We don't know why. I just so, you know, we all said if we found you driving in the right attention.
You all said that?
Well, we all know your window tint's real dark, and I don't believe that's. But yeah.
So you all are targeting me?
No.
You just said it?
No, I didn't. Just like I said, one call from your dad would probably make all this go away and save all of us a lot of heartache.
Not only did the officer openly admit that he, along with other officers of the same department, were targeting the senator's daughter, he goes on to criticize his department's policy on dark window tints. He even blatantly asks the senator's daughter to call up her dad, as it would make everything go away.
You can roll this one up just a little bit. Or that one. He might get his chin stuck in it, I don't know. Yeah. This one.
Oh, that one. Whoa! I'm gonna cut your hand off.
What's the legal on this meter? What's the legal limit on the meter?
It's supposed to be 35. I usually do 30. What is it?
12. All right. There's your ID back. Said, I hate doing this, but our admin's on us real heavy for window tint. A lot of us don't agree with it, but
My mom got a ticket today too.
where?
I was giving her so much for it, and now I'm like, Graham.
Oh well, Josh is a jerk, so. Shut up! Don't tell people that. No, court date set for February 26th at 8 a.m. You do have the option of having it taken off and get legal limit, and the judge will treat it as a warning and he'll dismiss it.
I'm not even going to be in town that day.
There's a number on the back there you can call and have it rescheduled.
Okay.
Or you can just pay the ticket and leave the window tinted as it is. However, it won't stop other people from stopping you.
Officer Phil shows unprofessional conduct throughout the stop and shows a lack of understanding and respect for his department's policies. Officer Phil's department seemed to have the same concerns, and quoted in a memo, he was insubordinate with his attempt to persuade someone to take action to change police department policy that he does not agree with. The department decided to fire Officer Phil for his poor conduct at the traffic stop.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona.
This is Drew Scott Romo from the Roseville Police Department. On the night of November 14th, 2020, the Scottsdale Police Department had their hands full with Romo due to his disruptive behavior across multiple venues. The evening's turmoil began at Whiskey Row, where Romo, exhibiting signs of excessive intoxication, was removed for becoming aggressive and confrontational with security personnel. Not deterred, Romo attempted to continue his night across the street at El Jefe, only to be denied entry for the same reasons. His aggression did not wane. Instead, he escalated his confrontations, screaming at security staff, which prompted police intervention. When confronted, Drew kept claiming that he's on the cops' side.
But you need to go. Let's go. You need to go. They don't want you here, so you have to go. It's simple. If you don't want to be in trouble with us, just go. That's it.
Dude, I'm on your side.
They don't want you at the business, so you need to go.
I'm on your side.
I get that, but they don't want you here tonight, man.
You guys are fucking brutal.
Hey.
I'm on your side, bro.
We understand what you do, but you need to.
I'm a law enforcement.
Okay, you need to understand. Hey, you want to have a full conversation? Come here. What did he do? What did he do? He's trying to fight everybody that walks by.
Right.
We kicked him after you guys told us to kick us out. We kicked him out.
He ain't even following no social business. Dude, it's Arizona. What the fuck?
I'm just trying to keep you out of jail.
No.
You want to be a California cop and you want to chest bump us? You can go ahead and do that.
fights with people. Every club has asked you to leave multiple times. Every club you've gone to.
On what? What am I doing?
They've removed you twice from 2 different clubs. Do you not understand that?
What am I 602?
I don't know what that is. That's a California code. I don't know what that is.
602 resident?
I don't know what that is.
What am I trespassing on?
This place kicked you out.
On what regimen?
You're not even hearing me. I'm trying to keep you from going to jail.
I'm understanding. What am I on?
You're not understanding anything, my man.
I'm trying to.
But you're not.
What are they
What is the hard part about just going home so you don't get into trouble?
No, I'm trying to understand. What are they kicking me out for?
You're too intoxicated. In the state of Arizona. Listen to me for 1 second. Get it through your head right here, okay? You've had too much to drink and you're not processing anything anymore. Arizona law requires that if a bar realizes you're too intoxicated, they must remove you within 30 minutes.
On their own.
You've been removed. There's no drunk in public law. You don't have that here in the state of Arizona. They're kicking you out because you're inside their establishment too intoxicated. That's the state law. They're removing you. They're obligated by law to remove you from the premises.
Asking me. I'm in fucking Arizona.
Yes, you are.
I'm not used to Arizona.
That's what I explained to you multiple times.
The cop in charge even goes around and asks others. All of them seem to confirm that Drew was indeed being quite disrespectful.
When he was at the lines, he kept on hitting the bouncer's hand when he was trying to get through. The bouncer just kept on brushing him off. So,
hey, when he was at the front, they said that he was knocking your hand away, trying to get in and stuff.
Yeah, he kept getting like, and I was like, hey, just take a step back without a mask.
Was he hitting your hand away?
Yeah, he kept doing that. I was like,
how many times did you say he was knocking your hand away off you?
10, 15.
You saw it 10, 15 times?
I was just like this. I was
completely just being...
Yeah, right here, bro, the whole time.
He got like really this close to me, and I was like, hey, it's a little personal space, bro. And yeah, push it, and I was like, all right.
You want to be a victim?
Sure.
Cool. Transfer back.
You're too intoxicated to understand what I'm even telling you.
I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go home.
Oh, now you're gonna go home? You just said you didn't want to go home. Now you want to go home? Are you serious? Now you want to go home.
Let's sit him down.
Dude, I have a fucking law enforcement ID.
And seems like no matter what the cops said, Drew only has one defense statement.
You, sir, are a disrespect to our profession this evening. If you say it one more time, I'm going to hold you in custody and make you tell the judge in the morning that you have a law enforcement ID. You're a disgrace right now. So you need to shut your damn mouth before I call your supervisor, and we go from there, and you don't lose your job in California while you're visiting Arizona. So you close your mouth and let us do our job now, because you can't make adult decisions. My job is to take you to jail now because you can't be an adult. Have a seat.
I have your...
Have a seat.
Okay.
Have a seat. Sit down.
Hold on.
Sit down.
To fucking sit down?
Yes. Kick your feet out. Kick your feet out.
I have a fucking law enforcement ID in my wallet.
There's a protocol for this.
I'm not trying to hurt you.
No, man. The issue
I have a fucking ID in my wallet.
The cop then interviews some more citizens as well to get their statements.
Can I grab your name real quick?
He's just like, just looking at me, and I was like, is there like a problem?
Yeah.
And he was like, what is that? There's gonna be a problem. And I was like, and then that's when he turned around and started talking to him and pushing him.
Do you mind if I just get your guys' name real quick? You don't have to do it. It just is gonna help. He's claiming to be a police officer in California, so obviously it's gonna be a bigger deal.
I'd rather not.
You don't want to?
Yeah, I'm good.
I would rather not if I don't have to. I mean, yeah, I'm good.
I'm not gonna make you. I'll just identify. All right. Let me just get your first name. How's that?
Justice.
What is it?
Justice.
What's your first name? Daniel. What's your first name?
Isaiah.
Anything, bud? I do not, sir. I'm gonna work on a citation. I don't want to do this, but you have to say choice. That's okay.
And turns out this was not Drew's only encounter with the cops.
But this was our check subject at El Jefe, and then our check subject at International.
Oh, so you can
And then we rode away, and now we're out with them for the third time this evening.
We've given you so many chances. We already talked. Do you know that you already talked to us tonight? Do you know that?
Yeah.
You remember that?
I understand.
How long ago was that? Minutes ago we talked to you.
Yeah.
How about a couple hours ago when you refused service into another bar and we told you to go home? Just go home. It's time to go home. You can't get into any more bars. Your buddies asked you to leave and you would not leave, and you walked off on your own and they left you.
But it's a bar.
You're being arrested for assault and disorderly conduct.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you, sir. I have 5 people that provided me the exact exact same statement about you trying to physically assault them and then watched you physically assault the bouncer by swatting his hand away. They noted at least 10 times. The security guard noted at least 15 times. Okay?
Am I charged?
You're charged again for the third time, sir, is assault.
Third time?
Yes, sir.
I'm being charged third time?
You're being charged with assault and disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct as in 415 or?
Correct, 415.
A?
415A? Maybe just 415.
What's my...
We have different statutes, so remember
what's
that.
My other charge?
Confused by your question.
What's my other charge?
Assault.
245?
Perhaps, yeah.
What?
1203A1. Ooh, got him.
What's my other charge?
Disorderly conduct, dude.
Disorderly conduct?
Correct. 415.
So what is that? 415? A?
Yep.
So it's a misdemeanor?
Yep. Both are misdemeanors.
Can you contact...
I'd love to contact somebody. Who can I contact?
Sergeant Terabeth?
Yeah, is he in your phone?
He's in Placer County 6.
Is his information in your phone?
No, I don't have my phone.
After asking for some slack because of being an officer, the cop in charge helps out by loosening up Drew's cuffs, but not removing them completely.
Can I chill out or not?
I don't know what that means, man.
Can I hang out in custody without being in cuffs?
No, you have to be in handcuffs, man.
Can you at least loosen them a little?
Okay, I just loosened this one, and I'm gonna.
I can't feel.
I can get my whole finger in this handcuff.
I can't feel that you are.
Okay, I can assure you that I am. Let me loosen this one. Stop moving around.
And despite being told what Drew's charge is, he keeps bothering other officers about it.
My advice to you is just sit down, be quiet.
Totally. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm also trying to understand the charge. And I'm also trying to understand.
We could charge you with disorderly
conduct. They didn't tell me the charge, though, sir.
Okay.
They didn't tell me the charge.
I'm telling it to you right now.
I appreciate you telling me.
Disorderly conduct and assault.
Okay. I appreciate you telling me.
We're choosing to just go with disorderly conduct because you charge you with assault. I'm probably going to get terminated.
I
understand that?
I appreciate you telling me that because I didn't understand that. And nobody told me that. So I appreciate you
because we're trying to do a solid is just
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right.
Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3. Where's your car at?
Just right here.
No, I'm good with that.
Where you at?
Just on the side right here.
Yeah, with everybody coming in.
Eventually, Drew was removed from the scene, but seems like he still could not settle down, even when in a cell.
What's up, man?
I'm breathing.
Okay.
Prisoner.
Well, sir, at this current time, you are in a jail facility, and the correct term probably would be prisoner. However, we're trying to get you released, but you're not showing any signs of sobering up that allows us to believe that you can go out and act accordingly in society. From what I understand, you're dialing 911. You're continuously.
I can't breathe, sir.
You're continuously banging on the jail cell doors.
Because I can't breathe. I have anxiety.
No, I completely understand the anxiety part.
I am sobering up. What do you want me to do?
Well,
I can't breathe in here.
I understand that. I am ordered to inform you of this information. Upon your release, you are ordered to call Lieutenant Scott Blinn, and I will provide you his phone number. Okay, and you are ordered to call him immediately upon your release to report your actions. All right, my man, you got to help us out too, being a police officer.
What do I need to do?
Not call 911.
I'm calling 911 because I can't breathe.
Okay, do you remember the...
No one's answering my call.
Sure.
You guys are treating me like a fucking prisoner, which I get, but you got to give me something. I can't breathe.
Okay, sir. I'm done. Do you have any questions for me besides
I do. I'm asking, how do I get out of this? He just told you.
Eventually, Drew was given the chance to talk to someone he knew to help him get out of his situation.
Take a nap, close your eyes.
I'm not going to take a nap.
All right, man. Until you stop banging on the jail doors and down.
Can I call my lieutenant right now? How do I get out as soon as possible?
You know what? Fair enough. Why don't you? How does he work that phone? me give you the number to call, and you can call your lieutenant right now. I have it right here.
On this?
Yes. Go ahead. Class, if you want to intro it, it's Lieutenant Blynn, B-L-Y-N-N.
Lieutenant Blynn, this is Romo.
Once Drew sobered up and stopped banging on the jail cell door, he was given a ride back home.
Step out of the vehicle! You're getting a taser. Back up. No. Taser right now if you don't get out. Out! Right now! Go to the front of my car.
On the 13th of November 2016, Lieutenant Brian Filipiak of Washtenaw County was pulled over on suspicions of drunk driving by Deputy Zachary.
The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay? And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many?
Just a couple.
Okay. Where are you reaching in the back for? I seen you reaching in the back. You have an open container back there?
I did, yeah.
Okay, you been drinking on the way here?
Just going to.
Okay, your registration, proof of insurance? Do you have a firearm on you? Okay. Do you got your pistol? Are you a corrections officer or just deputy? Lieutenant? Okay. All right, just sit tight. Right back to you. Brian, I'm going to have you step out of the car when I'll do field sobriety test for you. Okay?
Things got difficult when Deputy Zachary asked Lieutenant Filipiak to step out of the car for a field sobriety test. The lieutenant flat out refused and expected the officer to let him go.
Well, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
I don't know.
I've got multiple 911 calls about a reckless driver, plate and all, matches, almost hitting vehicles. I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here.
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. So I'm going to ask you one more time, step out of this vehicle nicely for me.
Just let me go.
Brian, we are way
just let me stay.
Can't. I can't. Brian, I can't.
No. If you let me stay here, I'll be gone.
No.
I promise.
Brian, we've already went past that point.
Brian refused to get out of the car until matters escalated, and he was threatened with a taser. After that, he even tried to ask for a cop-to-cop deal.
Guys,
step out of the vehicle! You're getting a taser. Back up.
No.
Taser right now if you don't get out.
Make it okay.
Out! Right now! Go to the front of my car.
All right, so let's make a deal. Okay?
What kind of deal do you want to make?
A cop to a cop? That's what the deal's about.
A cop to a cop? Why are you putting me in that situation?
Why are you putting me in that situation?
I didn't drink.
And that was the best answer he could have given. The lieutenant failed to realize that there is a consequence for every of his actions, but he was bound to find out as he was arrested and taken to jail on the charges of drunk driving.
A police officer, Ian Milburn, lunged at a transgender woman with disabilities and was caught enjoying the act. The officer showed a kind of temper completely inappropriate for a person in his line of work.
Talk to you for a minute?
Yep, just a minute. So, I can talk to you through the door. It's not really a good moment for me to come out right now. So,
okay.
I know that my neighbor has made some sort of complaint against me.
Mm-hmm.
If you look in the notes of your file, you'll see that there has been false complaints made by Mr. Slobomir. In the past, he is a superintendent. He is someone who is trying to allow renovations to occur contrary to the zoning of this house in order to effect my eviction.
So far, the interaction has gone over smoothly as the citizen tries to explain the situation to the officers. All of this changes drastically as Officer Ian tries to take charge of the situation.
Hey, listen to me. If you damage his property, listen to me.
Please don't speak to me.
If you damage his property,
none of his property has been.
Can I finish my sentence?
You don't need to speak with me.
If you damage his property, you are going to be arrested. And that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you with your.
Sir,
can I finish my sentence, please?
Because I haven't damaged.
Okay, then I'll just speak over you. Because clearly you're unreasonable and you don't listen.
No, actually.
If you damage his property,
sir, go look at
you are going to be arrested. So do not damage anything.
I never touched his.
Is that clear?
Sir, it's clear.
Thank you.
Go have a good day. I never touched his item. Enjoy your bullying of a position.
The two officers seemingly like to bully people using the power their position grants. Officer Ian makes no attempt to understand the situation and instead rushes her and never lets her speak. The worst part of this interaction was that Officer Ian was seen enjoying this act of bullying. Officer Ian got an 18th-month probation for this act, which might knock some sense into him. He was also put on administrative duties in an effort to decrease his contact with the public, for which he was most definitely unfit for.
Take a deep breath and blow hard for about 5 or 6 seconds.
This is Deputy Adam Zitzelberger, a dedicated officer within the Jackson County Sheriff's Department's Criminal Investigation Division, hailing from Newport, Arkansas. On the night of September 17th, Zitzelberger found himself in a compromising situation that would challenge the integrity of his badge. While on the roads of Arkansas, Zitzelberger exhibited dangerous driving behavior, swerving erratically enough to catch the attention of a vigilant Arkansas state trooper. The encounter that followed would reveal a stark deviation from the principles expected of law enforcement officials. On immediate inspection, the cop could tell that the deputy was really drunk.
You're not good. You're not good. Step on out here, man. Step on out here with me. You got a gun on your feet? No. Come back here with me. What's up, baby? Come on. Where are we going? Partner, you're in terrible shape. Huh? You're in terrible shape. Adam, you're drunk. You're really drunk. I'm going to be out here people calling in saying you've been running all over the road. I get in behind you, get you speeding, and you're all over the road. Adam, you're drunk. You're really bad drunk, buddy. No, I'm not drunk. Yeah, I'm 100%, buddy. No. Yeah, you're real bad, too. It's not just a little bit. Okay? I really hate you putting me in this position. I'm going to do your job, okay? You understand that?
The cop repeatedly tells the deputy that he is intoxicated and inquires if there is someone who could get his car for him.
Can you give us the number so we can get your vehicle? You got a phone number? What about that in a second? Come on up here for a second now. Come on up here with me for a second. Adam, I've been doing this a long time, and I know you know it, but I'm telling you right now, before I even go over a car, you're very intoxicated. It's obvious. You can't drive worth a flip, and you can't walk worth a flip.
After no proper responses, the cop gives benefit of the doubt to the deputy and offers him a test.
All right, do you want to take a preliminary breath test? Do you want to take a PBT test? Just lean on my car drive. Take a deep breath and blow hard for about 5 or 6 seconds. Hard, 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 hard. Everything's going to go out. It's going to have a board. You're at a .19.
The PBT gives a rating of 0.19, whereas the usual acceptable rating is of 0.08, making the deputy's rating 2 times more than the acceptable highest rating.
Who can we call? Who can we call from your phone? If they can be here quick to come get your car. Crystal or anybody else? I don't know who that is. Is that somebody close? Yeah, Crystal. Or do you want me to call somebody to come get your car? Huh? Do you want me to call somebody to come get your car?
After getting someone who could take care of his car, the deputy is taken in custody.
No, I'm just afraid you're going to fall. I don't know. I'm good.
The fallout from that night's events was swift. Zitzelberger found himself before Jackson County District Judge Barbara Griffin on October 23rd, where he entered a guilty plea to charges of driving while intoxicated. Zitzelberger was then suspended. A lot of cops tend to think they're above the law, but seeing them get brought to justice does restore a bit of faith into the justice system. But unfortunately, there are still many crooked cops that get away by doing unlawful things, but we can only hope to catch them one at a time. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.